Around 2015, a story went viral, crazy viral, about this dress. It even has a Wikipedia page, as you can see back here. Now, that story has come back in 2024, right now. But this time, it's not about the dress. Now, in case you don't know the story, let me give you a little bit of background before I tell you the curse of this particular dress. It's the Reality Show with the daily Christian commentary videos. If it's the first time over here, to be sure, check out the other videos that are down in the pinned comments, and I'm going to check you out over there. So, this dress that you are seeing here trended, and it was about a couple. They were getting ready to get married, and I'm gonna play you the video just in a second, and she will herself explain the story when they went on the Ellen show. But first of all, there is a post that the Salvation Army, their branch in South Africa, made a story or a campaign around that dress, and they were saying, why is it so hard to see black and blue? And basically what they did a campaign on abuse on women. This is gonna be a little bit prophetic, because then it was just about the dress, but they were addressing why is it so difficult to see this particular, and it became a whole thing, because that article, that particular post that they made, it was, I think it is the Salvation Army Pretoria or something like that. And so they made this post. Yeah, this is quite crazy. It's quite crazy. They made the post and they thought, along the side of this story, it's so hard for people to even see when someone is under abuse. And so the story went viral. You can see the article here written, and it speaks about this thing. They made this campaign around this dress and so forth. And I'm going to play you a little bit of clips that went viral along the side, like the news clips that came out around that same time.
It's the question that divided the internet, indeed divided this great nation. Now time for the great debate. What color is this dress?
It's clearly gold and white.
Black and blue.
It's totally white and gold.
There's nothing white or gold about it.
It's blue and black.
Yeah.
Not blue and black. This dress is white and gold.
It did start off as one woman's Tumblr post asking that simple question.
Scottish singer Caitlin McNeil posted, guys, please help me. Is this dress white and gold or blue and black? And with that, the Twitter hashtag, #TheDress, was born.
It is breaking social media records.
At its peak, the hashtag #TheDress was tweeted out more than 11,000 times per minute Thursday night. It reached a total...
All right. So everybody was talking about it. I mean, like, even celebrities were kind of tweeting about what this entire thing was all about, this dress and stuff like that. There was a huge fascination about this particular thing. If you were on the internet by this period, this was everywhere. Now, what was the story around this dress? I mean, like, it was all over the place, all over the internet. Now, I'm going to move over a little bit here, and then we're going to go to the clip on the Ellen show for them to break it down and tell us a little bit about this.
Fathom that this would happen. Your mother sends you a dress and for you to wear at your wedding, right?
Yeah, so she sent me 3 photos of 3 different dresses. And I said, so which one is it? Which one do you like the best? And she said the third one. I said, oh, the white and gold one.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, no, the blue and black one. And I was like, no, Mum, that's white and gold. And if you think it's blue and black, you need to go to the doctors.
Right.
So that's the couple there, right? So as you can see, the story was very viral. But the reason why I'm making this video is because while the Salvation Army would not have known that that woman was being abused back at home, the Salvation Army took this difference in views of how people were seeing one color versus another color, and they took that to kind of highlight why is it so hard to see the blacks from the blues and stuff like that. And then they used that campaign to talk about domestic violence. Kanti, this story 10 years later will come back exactly like that. So right now you can see the date. It's the 9th of thingy. And it says, the man behind the viral dress picture admits wife's attack. So what's going on? Yeah, it is as you see it right there. Okay, a man whose photo, the dress, it goes and it names them, pinned his wife Grace on the ground, choked her, and had a knife. And turns out the thing that the Salvation Army was putting on their campaign was actually very prophetic about the relationship of that couple. What the Salvation Army made a campaign about was very prophetic about what the true situation was behind this couple. It was just that, and it actually goes on to state that there was all kinds of issues in their relationship, even in the beginning and stuff like that, that they had issues, that this particular man had been this type of an individual towards his wife for a very long time. He pinned her and so forth with his knee. Actually, if you go back into the article, okay, she found him sleeping outside and outraged to walk up and leave. And when she went outside, he followed her and pinned her to the ground, and that's the story goes. And my husband is trying to kill me. And so it's something that was there. When the Bible says the heart of man is terribly wicked, terribly deceptive, who can know it? A lot of times we speak about ourselves in this light of almost as if we are incapable of doing wrong. We kind of like leave this. We leave addressing this aspects of the sin nature, or we speak of ourselves within this idea that we do not have the sin nature. The sin nature, if you are to really properly put it in its context, this is exactly what it does. It thrives at self. It perverts all reality in order to have its way. It convinces itself that it is in the right. That's the thing that's fearful about men, is that even as people are being self-destructive out, like you see them every day doing it, in the way that they portray themselves, the destructive false prophets and all this stuff, they are so destructive that they don't even see it. But when we bring people to the message of the cross, that's the thing that you have to kind of bring to their attention. You can be that person. The story, when it came out, it was a debate and stuff like that. And then along that time, when the Salvation Army made that post, they didn't know that. They just thought, abuse can be so hidden. Kanti, to be very prophetic about what you see now. That dress subject has become a reality, or it was a reality in this lady's life. She had this man who was, if you go out and you read, like you can just go on Google and type hashtag the dress, hashtag the dress, and go to the news section, this story will come up. The sin nature, it's something that needs a cure. And that cure, the Bible tells us, it's found when the death of the Messiah happened on the cross. We all are in need, in desperate need of that message.